Right. So I'm going to introduce now Maura. Maura was kind enough to hop on. She is one of our beloved clients, and she's going to help explain her experience working with us inside the Encore Business Incubator. So Maura, welcome. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join us. I know that you're very busy, and I just want to give people a little bit of a background. I know that Maura joined in January, so she's in about 5 months. And so, Maura, will you tell us a little bit about your business, what you do, who you help, and how?
Yeah, well, normally I'm a second grade teacher in Chicago Public Schools, and this business idea is to be a parent coach, to basically help parents get some of the breakthroughs with difficult behavior that children have that I get and that I am able to produce in the classroom. I feel like I'm able to do something in the classroom with kids who have difficult behavior that I would really love to, be able to pass on to parents so that kids can maintain their breakthroughs.
Definitely. Yes. It's an awesome business that you've got going. So, tell us where you were when you started before you joined the program.
Yeah, so before I joined the program, I had an idea, and the only thing I had accomplished on my own was I created an LLC for the business and created a website. But other than that, I hadn't made any progress.
And then walk us through a little bit about what the last 5 months has been for you and how have we helped and what's it been like working with us and that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's really great working with them because rather than just having the internet guide me with whatever I happen to Google or seek, which is what I did when I created the LLC and the website. It was basically I followed a random YouTuber's instructions, and so rather than being just kind of directionless and trying this and trying that, not really sure what I'm doing, the last 5 months have been basically just like excellent guidance with what can I do to move the needle the most with where I'm at now. Because like time is limited, our energy, our focus is limited. So I really appreciate getting like laser focused counsel from experienced, women who I trust and to take their direction with what I can do. So since then, I created a private Facebook group, and I have 190 members in there, and I've been posting videos and content. So that was a big deal for me. I needed people to believe in me, and I needed a push. That wasn't something I was naturally going to do on my own.
That's right. And you've done such a good job with that. So how has having the guidance and the one-on-one support and you're basically able to ask a question anytime and we pretty much get right back to you. So you're never left being stuck, right? And that's one of our big selling points. That's one of the things that we're so committed to. So how has that changed your life and your mindset and your approach to your business?
Yeah, it's really helpful. I mean, to have you in my back pocket, or as you say, a silent business partners. I mean, I feel so stable and secure that this business idea isn't just something that's going to be on the shelf collecting dust, but I'm actually taking really smart moves forward to make this happen. And and
Yeah,
it's
awesome.
my niece. And and so I think, to put it concisely, the top two things are that they believe in me, because when we're venturing outside of our comfort zone to achieve a dream, there's going to be, setbacks, moments of doubt, and to have them whenever I come to them with something like, oh no, this happened, and because they're such pros, they're like, yeah, oh yeah, that'll happen. Here's how to navigate through it. So that's really helpful that nothing shocks them because they've gone through it with so many clients and in their own businesses. And then the second thing is just the strategic nature of it, which I really appreciate and value, because I always think about it as a teacher. I'm really great at getting my students to rise up in their reading levels like phenomenally. And the two things that when people ask, like, how did you get this student to rise up like 10 reading levels in 1 year? And I would say it's because I believe in them and I'm strategic, where I'm not just teaching them any old lesson, but I'm finding what would be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lessons that would really catapult them would really make a difference towards their goal. Because we could waste a lot of time, just teaching any old lesson. It's kind of like if my car wasn't working and someone washed my windshield. It's like, well, that's nice and everything, but my car's still not working.
Right. That's right.
So getting it's just the security of knowing that I'm not wasting time on, rabbit trails that aren't going to be very fruitful is it's worthwhile. Yeah, it's definitely worthwhile.
Good. So, what's your advice to someone who is considering the program but maybe on the fence or they're afraid to take the leap?
Yeah, I would say do it. I mean, I remember when I was in your shoes, I was thinking, like, well, I could just YouTube, I could Google everything, I can figure it all on my own. And, instead of, investing in this program, I could save money and just do it all on my own. But in thinking back to to that, like how I was then, I'm so glad that I did it because, like I said, rather than being like a leaf blowing in the wind, you have direction and it is worth it. So if you're really focused and if you're really confident and you really want this business dream to happen, then it makes sense that you would want to invest in getting the strong guidance to really assure that you will be successful.